Valves. Remove hand wheel or control lever to access valve. Start by insulating valve body. Measure projecting part of valve body with a piece of sheet whose thickness fills it entirely. Cut a hole in the sheet and pass the valve through. Trim to circular shape of valve. Now measure the diameters of the flange and roll. Cut a ring from a sheet of K-flex using the circles of the two diameters measured. Open the ring so that it can be applied to the pipe. Glue in appropriate position and repeat the operation for all other flanges. Now, once again using a strip of sheet, not a meter stick, measure the length and diameter. Cut out a piece of K-flex sheet of the corresponding size. Mark the center of the resulting piece and make an appropriately sized hole to pass the packing through. Now the element needed to insulate the valve is complete. Make sure that all junctions made with K-flex are sealed properly. Proceed in the same way with all flanges. To insulate packing, make a cap to fit on top. Measure the circumference with a strip of K-flex sheet. Now you have a piece to cover the packing. Measure the distance between the furthest points of the cap and packing. Bear in mind the thickness used and measure the difference in distance from the cap. Mark this distance on the piece of sheet. Divide this length into 4 parts. Use this distance as radius to draw, with a felt pen, the circles and semicircles necessary to join the resulting profile. Now cut along the line drawn to obtain the shape desired. As it is a rather tedious operation, it is better to copy the shape onto other pieces, keeping them ready for use. Remember that 2 pieces can be made at the same time, the profile being symmetrical. Taper the tips of the piece and leave the lower parts flat. Now glue the cap previously prepared onto the piece. Stick the piece to the cap, giving it a cylindrical shape. Now it's ready to cover the valve sealing carefully. Now refit the hand wheel. Insulation is now complete. As you can see, it's really easy with K-Flex. A perfect result every time.